Earlier today, I actually asked people on Instagram, like, do I keep it faded or do I retouch my hair knowing that I'm gonna be using different dyes? It was kind of mostly people saying I should keep it faded, but there's like a slight disparity that some people think I should brighten it. So this is my current hair situation. There's about an inch of roots and then banding, but it's not too bad. It does kind of look like an ombre. If you were tuning into my videos previously, you'll know that this is a custom mix of different dyes that I've had. It was mostly one specific dye, but I did mix a little bit of others into it, so it's a very specific color, so I won't be able to recreate it exactly anymore. So what I do have is Wrath from Arctic Fox, as well as Ritual. Now, based on previous experience, Ritual is very kind of burgundy and a little too dark for my taste at the moment. Wrath, however, I swatched it a couple times and it's always come out too bright. But because my base is already a faded red, I feel like it's gonna look better. As you can see, it is a very bright red. Let's do this. Because my base is already a faded red, I feel that it just brightens the look. So it's still red, but just a different shade. It's a lot lighter, a lot closer to neon. It's not neon, of course, but I don't know. This is fluorescent lighting, so it could look different in daylight. We'll see. Also, the reason I don't pour the entire bottle into my bowl is because I rarely use up a whole bottle. I have very short, also very thin hair. Like, it's thick in the amount of hair. I surprise hairdressers a lot that way, but like, look how thin this section of hair is, and this is like the entire lower corner of my hair. Like, that's it, that's all the hair. All right, let's move on to the other side. And it's okay to like overlap on the roots. It does give like a nice tint, like even to brunettes such as I. So like after this, I will apply some more red dye to my roots. I do have a little bit of white hair, silver hair growing. I am 34, so like, it's expected. Temporary dyes such as this coat it a little bit, so you do see the result, but because it's white hair and it has a different texture, it doesn't really take, so it washes off after a while, and that's totally fine. If you're wondering where my infamous hair dye t-shirt is, I don't know where it is. I think it's in the laundry. So I'm just using like a regular old black shirt. I am having a not so easy time coloring my hair in front of a small mirror and a camera, because like I'm normally in front of an actual mirror in my bathroom, so I don't even know if I'm missing spots because I don't have 20/20 vision anymore. I think I am missing some spots. See, if my hair was still platinum, this is like super easy to see, but I'm gonna section off some of my hair. So like, I'm not exactly gonna get like a regular money piece, but I do want like burgundy pieces at the front. And I don't want it to be like super clean or super exact, so like I'm just grabbing pieces right now. All right, I can take a second just to show the difference. This is the freshly dyed section versus the faded out section. Again, these are two different dyes, so I'm not expecting the same exact kind of red as I got before, but I like mixing it up. I'm using up more dye than expected, which is fine. We have plenty. I don't think I'm gonna run out. Okay, I think I'm done with the majority of my hair. I'm just gonna go check in the bathroom and see if I missed any spots in the back, because I really cannot see in front of the camera. I cleaned up my mess, and obviously I applied a little bit more red towards even my dark roots because I like having a red tinge to it in the sun. So I don't even know if this is enough. It might not be. It's not even. And I don't care. I've got some leftover wrath, but I've got ritual. I don't know if I'm gonna need a lot of it, but I'm gonna mix whatever is in here. It looks almost black, which worries me a little, because like the last time I applied ritual to my extensions, it did come out almost black in the shower, and I had to rinse it like 5 times with Head and Shoulders. I don't know, maybe black e-girl bangs are gonna look cool. Let's see. It's so dark. Yeah, I'm gonna clean up that little bit in front and then come back after I rinse it and see if it looks any different, or just, we'll see. That's a lot of dye to rinse out. Okay, y'all, I rinsed Ritual after like 20-30 minutes. It's almost black. Alright, so I've come out of the shower, and the front pieces that I separated kind of faded. You can kind of tell from here that it's a different color, but it blends quite well that you barely notice it. It wasn't as drastic of a change as I thought it would be. It's back to its old vibrancy, but like it's even lighter than the previous one. The reason I like that the pretend money pieces up front is because it kind of blends into the banding that I do have. So my hair situation is like less than ideal right now, but it kind of works. And you know, this is darker right now because it's still wet and I just washed my hair, but I know that it will look a little bit different once it's dry. So yeah, I'm keeping the red, just a different shade of red. It's more Ariel fire engine kind of red than the blood red that I used to have. And there you go, that's where the accent pieces are. Like against all of the red, you can actually see it, but if I blend it, it just kind of disappears into the look.